There you are. What's going on?
Hello all and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix Proud Mode Walkthrough Let's Play on Mistledine Online. Next, we are heading towards Traverse Town to try to get this navigation G-Gummy figured out, and we completed Deep Jungle and locked it. So that's 3 worlds that we've done so far. Alright, so first things first, we need to fly to Wonderland and then to Traverse Town. So let's just do that. I'm just gonna cut ahead. So now arriving back at Traverse Town, you'll see that everything is just the way we left it. Yuffie's still hanging out over here. Leon's probably at the underground cavern. He trains there often. You know, the channel in the alleyway is connected to the cavern. And you can check some things, nothing really to do. We can check on Sid in the accessory shop, see what he is up to. He's not up to much. And I don't believe he has any new items or anything either. Yeah, he doesn't have any new items. And you can talk to this Moogle who is here. We've never seen him before. A big tournament is being held somewhere, Cupo. A big tournament, you say? Huh. And since we have the red Trinity Mark, we can actually go and you can stock up on items if you so choose. But because we have that red Trinity Mark now that we can use, we can go on over here to this cool little spot and we can use the red Trinity. And you can go through here. And right in front of us is a beautiful chest we can use that contains, you guessed it, Dalmatians 4, 5, and 6 returned home. And we can't actually, oddly enough, we can't grab onto the edge of that to go any further, which is very weird. So we have to go this way. But that's okay. So we'll run over here and run to the second. We want to run over here to the second district. And continue forward. Now these are called yellow operas. These are new types of Heartless. Do not use thunder magic on them. They also drop thunder shards, but don't use thunder magic on them because that will literally just heal them. So you don't want to do that. And their attacks are equally as televised as all of the other magic users that you'll use. Now, you'll also notice that they give 3 experience points upon dying. So that's cool. They're not weak to any elemental attacks, though. So at this point, we actually want to jump down here and use this alleyway. Because there's another red Trinity Mark we can use down here. So if we continue this way, we want to continue all the way over here while dealing with these enemies. But again, I would suggest killing any enemies you find because experience points are hard to come by. Alrighty. So now that they're defeated, we can finally start heading back here. And right here, there's a red Trinity Mark you can barely see, but we want to use it on this gate. And secret waterway. Secret waterway. I wonder what's here. And there you'll see Leon and Aerith are here, and a white Trinity Mark that we can't use yet, and a cool painting. So talk to Aerith if you want. This place is so mysterious, and I think that's all she says. And then you can talk to Leon. That's the guy we were looking for. So you found the keyhole. Yeah, the Keyblade locked it automatically. Good. Every world among the stars has a keyhole, and each one leads to the heart of that world. There must be one in this town as well. What do you mean? It was in Ansem's report. The Heartless enter through the keyhole and do something to the world's core. What happens to the world? In the end, it disappears. What? That's why your key is so important. Please lock the keyholes. You're the only one who can. I don't know. Seeing other worlds would probably serve you well. Yeah, we gotta find your friends and King Mickey. I guess you're right. Okay. So it looks like we basically saved 2 worlds then. But we're not done. Talk to Leon again. Hey Leon, this gummy block's different from the others. Do you know what it's for? Dot 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 dot. Ask Sid, he should know. Wait, Sora, take this with you, and you'll get an Earth Shine. This stone holds some mysterious power. I've been carrying it for luck. I want you to hold on to it. How do you use it? Dot, 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 dot. And if you talk to him, he'll just dot, 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 dot you. Please lock the keyholes. And if you come over here, you can see this cool little area. Nothing you can do, though. Boring. But we're not done here yet. Oh no siree. So right over here, you'll actually find another chest that has Dalmatians 10, 11, and 12 in it. Beautiful. And that way actually leads up to something that we haven't actually unlocked yet. So let's go see Sid and turn in the navigation button. The navigation gummy. So we want to go all the way back to the first district and give the navigational piece thing to Sid. We can do that. We're talented. We're talented individuals. And back to the first district. And we still can't use this room yet, but we can at least go down and talk to Sid. So, talk to him. Oh, what do you got there? Hey! Well, if it ain't a gummy block. What's this one for? You're kidding me. You're flying a gummy ship and you don't know nothing about navigation gummies. Bunch of pinheads. Inner space ain't no playground. There's a lot we don't know. We have to use the gummy ship to go to other worlds. We don't have a choice. Whoa, easy. I didn't know. No hard feelings, alright? Well, I guess I could lend you all a hand then. Thanks. Basically, with navigation gummies, you can go to new places. You want one on your ship, right? Yeah, we want to go to new places, dog. On start for you. But I got this thing I gotta go deliver first. What do you need to deliver? Just this book. It's real old. When the guy brought it in, it was practically falling apart. Too beat up to restore it to the way it was, but overall I did a decent job putting it together. Anyway, you mind delivering it for me? It's the old house past the 3rd district. Look for a big fire sign. Obtained old book. What was that? What was that? No, the bell at the gizmo shop is ringing. Go check it out if you want, but deliver that book for me first. When you're done, stop by the house in the 3rd district. I'll be there. Interesting. So let's use the save point at this time. First, though, let's go to our equipment and equip Sora with the jungle key. And you can see what it looks like there. Now, it actually has longer reach, but it doesn't deal critical blows as much. Who cares? With 2 strength added on, it's well worth it to change to that item. So that's what we are totally going to do. And we're also going to equip Sora with the Stun Impact ability. Has a 30% chance of unleashing a finishing combo attack that renders surrounding enemies unconscious. That is so awesome. Let's hope we can do that. We still don't have enough. Donald can equip Berserk again, so that's good. Okay, now we can save. And now that we're done, we can go to the 3rd district. And luckily for us, if you remember, we actually we unlocked this way right here, so we can actually quickly get there, which is pretty damn sweet, if I don't say so myself. And you'll notice that there is a new enemy here. So there's these soldiers, of course, which we've had before, and then there's a guy flying around. That's actually called an air soldier. So they're kind of quick and float around the battlefield and dive at you, so you actually kind of want to take them out first, just because they really suck. You can't deflect their attacks, of course, and they do get pretty high, so you have to jump and do it. And they give 5 experience points upon dying, which is the highest we've gotten so far. And Goofy leveled up. And air soldiers galore. Now, thunder does hurt them, so don't be afraid to cast a thunder. I really didn't need that, but that's okay. Ah, there was the stun impact. I don't know if you saw that, but very, very useful ability. Okay, so here's something else that I'm going to remember to do now. So let's change. Let's actually change. So I'm not going to use Blizzard anymore. I'm actually going to use... So I'm going to put Cure where X is, and Thunder is going to go there. Cure is just such... you need to have that available to be quick. So as X, X is just the fastest for me. I know some people think square, but for me X is. And then, as you can see, you can cure you can cure anyone in your party. So I highly, highly, highly suggest customizing your cure. Alrighty, so after clearing the 3rd district of enemies, we want to head over here. We already unlocked this house. Remember, we had to use the fire spell. And this is the mystical house. We don't know anything about it yet, but there's these floating rocks that you can jump across. And they'll try to trick you, but if you kind of stay towards the center, you'll be fine. And we'll hop up here. Now, there's nothing around here that you can use yet. You'll see that there's a chest way over there. We can't actually get there yet. And there is a yellow Trinity Mark that we also can't use. So let's use the only entrance, which is this, into the empty room.
There's something about this musty place.
Looks like there's nothing here, though.
It reminds me of the secret place back home.
What's Kairi doing here?
On the walls. Remember?
Kairi?
Sora?
Interesting. Well, well. You have arrived sooner than I expected. But you knew we were coming? Oh, of course. Are you a Heartless? He doesn't look like one. Oh my, no. My name is Merlin. As you can see, I'm a sorcerer. I spend much of my time traveling. It's good to be home. Your king has requested my help. King Mickey? Yes, indeed. Donald, Goofy, and who might you be, young man? I'm Sora. Ah, so you have found the key. What did the king ask you to do? Just a moment. Merlin! You might remember Merlin, some such films as The Sword in the Stone. Presto. He's the one that taught Arthur everything he knows. Arturo! And look at that. That is not an empty room. Not anymore. I've never seen that rocket ship there before. There now. Ahem. Your king asked me to train you in the art of magic. We can start anytime you like. Let me know when you're ready to begin the training. Oh, and one more thing. That looks like a carriage from Cinderella. And it's the Fairy Godmother. You may remember the Fairy Godmother from such films as Cinderella. Bippity-boppity-boo. I do not know how much I can be of help, but do stop by anytime. Gnarly! And we have another save point that we can use to teleport in. And we can also use this blue Trinity Mark, which will give us a ton of money and a Mega Ether, which is gnarly. Now, don't actually leave yet. So. let's actually talk to... grab those. And let's actually talk to the Fairy Godmother. My world has disappeared too. My world has disappeared too. I thought she should do something. Maybe not. Okay, so let's talk to Merlin again and give him that book. Oh, so Sid asked you to bring this. Thank you. You wish to know what kind of book it is? I don't even know myself. In fact, it's not mine. Somehow it found its way into my bag one day. It was such a curious book, I asked Sid to repair it for me. Well, I guess I'll put it here somewhere for now. This book holds a great secret. The missing pages will unlock it. I'll leave the book over there. Do look at it whenever you like. My best regards to Sid for repairing it for me. Oh, and about that stone of yours, you should ask the Fairy Godmother about that. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. And you know what this is? Oh, the poor thing. He has turned into a summon gem. A summon gem. The little creature lived in a world that was consumed by darkness. When a world vanishes, so do its inhabitants. But this one had such a strong heart, he became a gem instead of vanishing with his world. Yes, but only his spirit. Now watch! Bippity-boppity-boo! And you'll learn Simba. Yes, there are summon spells in this game. To use summon magic, you need 3 party members in battle. Each summon spell can only be used once per battle. Be careful. You cannot use summon magic while any party member is KO'd. Summon characters withdraw from battle once they run out of MP. You can also select the dismiss command to dismiss them. More info on each summoned character is available in Gemini's journal. Whenever you call, he will help you. If you find any more of these, bring them to me. Don't worry. When their worlds are restored, they will return there. Sora, please help save them. Don't worry, I will. Now, the one that we got is Simba. Simba is actually, what you need to do is when we summon him, he'll have a charge up command, and the strength of that attack depends on how long you hold down that attack button. After 3 seconds, though, your opponent will be stunned. After 5, you inflict a percentage-based attack, and you cannot move during the time that you're charging. And if you're hit by an attack, his proud roar will actually end. But that's what he uses, is proud roar. So yeah. So after talking to Merlin and seeing that he has that book that's over here now, so we can use that book. However, we're not going to, not yet anyway. I'll leave the book here, look at it whenever you like. And we want to practice magic because I want to show you the Simba. The Simba. So, talk to Merlin. You can practice magic spells here. Merlin's furniture will be your target. You can have it either move around or stay put. When you're ready to call it quits, practice magic. Moving. Off we go. So at this point, we're actually just going to summon Simba so I can show you how awesome this is. It looks like Mufasa. But it's not. It's totally Simba. Now, you can charge up, and the longer you hold it down, the more powerful it is. And charge! And that used all of his MP, but still very cool. And of course, you can hit these to regain, and you can use Cure like that, and all of these other things that you can do, but we're actually going to call it. So I just wanted to show you that summon. It's a very, very cool summon. And then you can talk to Merlin again to leave. Now, this is actually a really good time to talk to you about the arts. So those Blizzard arts and Fire arts and whatnot, and Thunder arts that we got, or tried to get the Thunder arts anyways, those are actually useful. Once you bring all of those art items to Merlin and learn all 3rd level spells like Firaga and Blizzaga and Thundiga, and Kiraga and Araga and Gravaga and whatever, Merlin will actually give you Donald's ultimate weapon. So that's why it's there. So yeah. And also, this book, you can look at it and examine it now. However, there's a very limited amount of things, and for the purpose of the walkthrough, I am not going to do those until I can do them all at one time. I think it's just going to be too much to have those right now. If you guys really, really, really want to see it now, let me know in the comments below and I will do that. I just think it would be better to save that for a later date. You'd best go see Sid before going anywhere else. Now, technically you could go to your gummy ship, or you can't go to your gummy ship, but usually you can go to your gummy ship and kind of teleport from Merlin's place to the 1st district. So now we need to go back to the house in the 3rd district to talk to Sid. So just run into the 3rd district and...
There you are. What's going on?
Riku!
Hey, cut it out.
I'm not dreaming this time. Right?
I hope not. Took forever to find you.
Riku! Wait a second, where's Kairi?
Isn't she with you? Well, don't worry. I'm sure she made it off the island too. We're finally free. Hey, she might even be looking for us now. We'll all be together again soon. Don't worry. Just leave everything to me. I know this...
Leave it to who?
Sora, what did you...
I've been looking for you, and Kairi too, with their help.
Who are they?
We visited so many places and worlds, looking for you.
Really? Well, what do you know? I never would have guessed.
Oh, and guess what? Sora's the Keyblade Master.
Who would have thought it?
What's that mean?
So, this is called a Keyblade?
Huh? Hey, give it back.
Catch.
Whoa. Okay, so you're coming with us, right? We've got this awesome rocket. Wait till you see it.
No, he can't come.
What?
Forget it.
Oh, come on. He's my friend.
I don't care.
Oh, he's gone.
Riku? Nice going. Oh well. At least he's okay. And who knows? Maybe we'll run into Kairi soon too.
So, looks like Riku's back. That's cool. I wish he was joining us, but alright. And also, something really peculiar happened. He was able to take the Keyblade from Sora. Leon did that, and it automatically teleported back to Sora. So, what does that mean? Interesting. So if we come up here, where the vacant house used to be is now the small house, and all the lights are on, and all of our friends are inside. Look who it is. Literally everyone that we know that's friendly is here. Oh, that's called a navigation gummy, and this room will be our secret base. It's nice and snug here. Alright. And you can talk to Sid. You guys ever hear of Maleficent? Nope. I hear she's in town. Who is she? A witch, man. She's a witch. She's the reason this town is full of Heartless. Don't take her lightly. She's been using the Heartless for years. We lost our world thanks to her. One day, a swarm of Heartless took over our world. That was 9 years ago. I got out of that mess and came here with these guys. That's awful. Our ruler was a wise man named Ansem. He dedicated his life to studying the Heartless. His report should tell us how to get rid of the Heartless. So that's why they're looking for Ansem. And Maleficent basically screwed all of them and probably learned how to control the Heartless from Ansem. I'm putting this stuff together. I'm sure Maleficent's got most of the pages. So we want to collect those pages.
You see, it's just as I told you. While you toiled away trying to find your dear friend, he quite simply replaced you with some new companions. Evidently. Now he values them far more than he does you. You're better off without that wretched boy. Now think no more of him and come with me. I'll help you find what you're searching for.
That's not good. So you delivered that book, that navigational gummy's installed and ready to go. You find another one, you bring it to me. I threw in a warp gummy for the heck of it. Hell yeah, he did. Now you can jump to worlds you've been to before. Thank God. Well, better get back to my real job. What's my real job? You'll see. See me at the first district. I've been thinking about the bell in the second district. That one that rang a bit ago. The one above the gizmo shop. There's a legend about it, you know. But it's all boarded up. Nobody can get in there. Heck, go check it out. Ring it 3 times to see if anything happens. Oh, okay. That's oddly specific. So that was a summon gym, huh? Interesting. So that's all they'll basically say. There's nothing else you can do in here. We'll try to find out what Maleficent is up to. And Yuffie, this room will be our secret base. It's nice and snug here. We know that. You've said that 90 billion times. So let's head automatically right to the Gizmo shop. You can kill these guys if you want. We'll do it. Why not? So before heading to the Gizmo shop and after leaving the house and taking care of those enemies, you want to clear out the enemies around here so that you can use Thunder now on that that circuit breaker thing that we saw earlier. You'll see it over here in the corner, but you need to take these down first before you can actually target that. And there we go. So now we want to target this and just use Thunder on that. There we go. So now that's used. So now we can go to the Gizmo shop and actually be able to do some things that we have to do there. So in the second district, we want to head all the way to the Gizmo shop. And again, I would suggest just killing these Heartless that show up so that you can get that experience points. You're going to want them. And right here, you'll find these enemies called the Green Requems. Requems? I don't know how to say that word. Do not allow them to survive. They heal other Heartless. So when they arrive in a battle, you want to take them out first. This is going to get messy because now we have 2 large bodies to do. But anytime you see a Green Requiem, it should be your first target. Now we have 3. This is going to get messy. Now once you've cleared that area, you still want to continue to Gizmaluke's grotto. Or Gizmaluke's... So once you've cleared that area, you want to head up here to the Gizmo shop. And of course you could, if you want, take down the enemies on your way, but it doesn't matter. And into the Gizmo shop we go. And in here, it's going to be the same thing that it was in one of the earlier episodes when we were actually in Traverse Town, and we were here being swarmed by shadows, except this time, it's more challenging enemies. That stun impact is so beautiful. Now, the stun impact, if you didn't know, was not in the original game. It was added in the final mix, and it really does make a difference. It makes it feels like Sora is more powerful with it. I don't know why, but Sora feels super powerful. Just when he does it, he just looks cool, and it stuns everything around him. He feels like a Keyblade warrior. And Sora leveled up, and strength boost was strength stat was raised, which I like seeing. So now that all the enemies are defeated, now we want to use these things. These were actually raised when we did the third district thing. When we used the thunder there, we were actually able to raise all of these. So that's what that did. And what you want to do is you want to go around and basically step on all of the raised platforms. And after doing all 3 of those... Wait, third one's over here. Now, after stepping on all the 3 of those... the clock is moving. And examine the clock. The clock is stuck at 6:54. You'll get 2 postcards. Alright. That's 7 and 8. And then you want to leave. And we want to use the ladder again to go up to the top. Except this time, there's going to be enemies here, and we can also use the red Trinity Mark that we've seen previously on this door when we were here the first time. And let's use the Trinity Mark. And right here, you'll see this rope. Remember, Sid said, or I think it was Leon, said to pull it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And look at that. That was 1. Looks like it's moving the fountain. That's 2. You guys can count. And this one's the 3rd one. Alright. More butterflies. And a keyhole. So Traverse Town does have a keyhole after all. Let's save Traverse Town. So we just want to jump down and run all the way to that keyhole because we are going to seal it. Let's seal this keyhole. But the guard armor's back. Now we have to fight him. He has 700 health and gives 110 experience points. He basically fights the same way that he did in the first encounter that we had with him, except this time he has a lot more health. But that's okay because now we do more damage. So once he falls on the ground, you want to just attack him, and down goes guard armor. But we're not done yet. Now we have the enemy known as the opposite armor. The opposite armor has 900 health and gives 390 experience points upon dying, which is a lot. Now, this guy is much more powerful than his counterpart. Obviously, you can see that things are a little different here. He's going to teleport around, and you want to focus on his amenities just like before. However, what I would suggest is if you attack the chest like this, you'll be able to kind of start to hit his amenities, whatever you want to call them, extremities, not amenities. That makes no sense whatsoever. And you'll be able to attack those as well as hitting his chest. Now, if you're in desperate need of anything, so right now, we're already not doing well because everyone is down. I don't know how we're doing fine, but we are okay. And that will unleash a bunch of HP balls, just like previously. Now we want to watch out for his head, because his head will do a spinny thing with his arms. He basically acts like a big sword. So we don't want to get hit by that. So let's see if we can take down his other arm real quick. There we go. So his other arm's down. Now we want to keep hitting his chest. Now his chest is actually going to turn into a big cannon that we want to not get hit by. Time to try to focus on his head. So I'm actually going to try to get his arms down just because. So again, we want to watch out for that because that does a ton of damage. Now, I don't think you can actually deflect that back at him. you might be able to guard against it, but I'm going to test it right now. Yeah, so it looks like you can guard against it. Yeah, you can totally guard against it, which is amazing. So, if you have the guard ability, which you should if you picked the shield, that will make his super powerful attack useless. Don't forget, you also have the summon that you can use, which will attack all of the parts of the opposite armor. And as you can see, he's actually going to go down kind of easy. We still don't have scan yet. And look at that, Goofy was able to guard as well. And down he goes. Everyone leveled up. Max AP. I love seeing that. I love seeing max AP. And Donald has MP Rage, which is phenomenal. Down goes opposite armor. You guys are the best. Attained the power of wind. Learned arrow. Arrow, huh? Yeah, that's another ability you should customize. Throw on your ability list and seal that keyhole. And Traverse Town is locked, forever protected at its core from the Heartless. Traverse Town will not be destroyed. And we have another Navi-G piece. Beautiful work, everyone. Bravo! And now we want to head to the first district, and there's actually something I want to show you guys, because it's kind of neat. So we want to go to the accessory shop, actually, which Sid is not located at, by the way. He actually moved. But we're not going to talk to him yet. We're going to go down into the accessory shop, and I'm going to show you guys a cool little scene. So if you enter into here... Wait. So we might need to talk to Sid first. So, okay, first things first, let's go to the postcards and drop off the 7th for a Mega Elixir, which is awesome, and an 8th for the Orichalcum, which is a synthesizing item. And then we want to jump up here and talk to Sid, who is now in the first district, obviously, and will give us... Hey, now that was quick. Now you know, I'm in the gummy block business. Working on your gummy ship sure was great. Come again and I'll give you a big discount, and you'll get the Comet G. Go ahead, take it. It's a special giveaway. So if you talk to Sid, he now runs like another gummy ship, gummy thing I'll bet you want it installed. Yes, please. Looks like this is another one of those blocks that come in sets. You gotta find the mate to this one. And you can talk to him again, and he has a gummy shop, so I can just show you what he has. We're not gonna buy any of this right now, but there you go. He has this. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Alright, now let's hope that this is here. My notes say differently. Ah, okay, perfect. So talk to this thing in the corner here.
Well, as I live and breathe, if it isn't Pinocchio.
Oh, hi, Jiminy.
What in the world are you doing down here?
Playing hide and seek.
I just don't believe it. And here I was, up all night just worried sick about you. Why, of all the... Pinocchio!
Are you telling me the truth? Yes! I don't think so. Then tell me, what is this? It was a present. No fibbing now. You know you're not supposed to tell lies. A lie only grows and grows till you get caught. Plain as the nose on your face. But if you want something, why wait? Why not just take it? Wow, Pinocchio, you're evil. You need some advice from your conscience. That's right, you're my conscience, Jiminy. I'll never tell lies as long as you're around. Aww. Okay, Pinocchio. You need to be good so you can become a real boy. You promised Geppetto you would be, right? Oh, do you know where Father is? He's not with you? Jiminy, let's go find Father. Now, hold on. There are all sorts of dangers and temptations out there. I'll go find Geppetto, so you just wait here. These fellas will be helping me. Well, shall we go? Should have asked us first. So, Pinocchio. That's your first time that you get to see Pinocchio, which is really, really, really cool. I think anyways. I like Pinocchio. I grew up with Pinocchio. So that is it for Traverse Town. We sealed it. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. It just didn't make sense to break up this video. So, hopefully that will be good. The next episode will actually be a special episode and will be super quick because we're going back to the Olympus Coliseum. So, let's just jump into our gummy ship so I can show you at least the next little part. There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum, and we have the trophy where the bells toll for sealing Traverse Town. There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum. I hear there's a great reward for the winner. There is, in fact, a great reward for the winner. It is the gravity spell. So, see that we have a new option here called a warp drive. Now, you can actually warp drive directly to places now that you've been to before. These places, these warp holes, you can't. So, see you guys in Olympus Coliseum. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time on this walkthrough / let's play. Thank you for watching, and remember, never give up. Never surrender.